This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, 2026. The title of this rant is The Price of Ice. So there's going to have to be some type of voting tomorrow on what's going to happen to ICE, DHS, etc., defund, etc. A lot of things are going back and forth in terms of what happened. I hope that the Democrats hold firm and steady and rein in this rogue and just unlawful agency of the Trump administration. Now, I want to bring up just a couple things real quick, because what ICE is doing is costing us a tremendous amount of money and everything else. So a little article in the Washington Post, a 62-year-old grandmother, she was white, she bounced a check for $25 in 2014, and she was held in ICE detention for several months, and they wanted to deport her, right? There's a white guy, Irish white guy, who's been in the United States for several years, married to an American, has a green card, got picked up by ICE, has been sent to Texas or wherever, living in squalid conditions. That happened in September. He's still there. He's appealing to his government in Ireland to try to help to get him out. I don't know what they actually picked him up for. He hadn't done anything wrong. No record, So what is going on here? That is the price of ICE. They had another thing on a small town in Idaho, right? 4,000 or 5,000 people. They had about 1,000 immigrants doing a lot of farm labor. ICE came in and rounded them all up. No one was calling from that town saying, hey, I got these criminal elements here. I got these terrorists here. No, there was none of that. They were family. They'd been there for a while. Their kids were there. Kids were crying all over the place. So this is what ICE is doing. It's random. There's no rhyme or reason to it. The cruelty is the point of the whole thing. And if we go back to Minneapolis now, even though there hasn't been as much talk about that recently or stuff, ICE is still doing the same thing. They're marauding around the town, looking for brown-skinned people, stopping cars, running into cars, going into different places to try and pick people up. They're trying to rein that in, but they're still doing it. The mayor of Minneapolis, the governor of Minnesota, they said, hey, they're not doing anything different after they slaughtered those two white, unarmed Americans in cold blood. They're doing the exact same thing. So, but as I say, there is going to be some voting tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I hope the Democrats hold very firm on all of this. This has to be reined in some way, shape, or form. Also like to point out, one of the other things about it is ICE is not even recognizing legal docs that people are giving them. So if you're a brown-skinned person and you have your legal docs on you, they don't believe it. They'll haul you in anyway. They'll put you in a detention center. They'll send you back somewhere else. They don't care. Cruelty is the point. And of course, sometimes these things take a life of their own. I don't think that Stephen Miller cares about this. I don't think the president cares about this. So ICE is just happy doing all of this stuff. Now, when I talked about the price of ICE, I'm going, well, what has happened in this country in the last year? We just got our numbers from last year in terms of jobs. I looked it up, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. 181,000 jobs in total were created last year. That amounts to a little bit over 15,000 jobs per month. Now, of course, there's a lot of mumbo jumbo from the administration saying, we got rid of all these immigrants, so, there should be more jobs. But they're not more jobs, right? How come no more jobs are being created from those that aren't? People aren't willing to go and work in 80-degree heat in the farmland. But, so, then I look back to the Bureau of Labor Statistics for jobs created in 2024. How many were created? 2.2 million. Averaging 186,000 per month. So the low end of the Trump administration is 15,000 new created jobs per month. They're trying to claim that it's as high as 48,000 per month, whereas Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, he had 186,000. So he was averaging at least, if you even look at the high end that the Trump administration is saying, 130,000 more jobs per month than this stinking administration. And this is costing us. It's costing us in lives. It's costing us in dollars. It's costing us in just the agony of all of our sisters and brothers who are being tormented by this administration. I hope the Senate stands up to ICE tomorrow, and I hope that we rein this in. And I will also indicate that they will not stop unless we rein them in.